Yo, chat. So when I ended my stream, or when I was ending my stream yesterday, I noticed on my recommended that there was this random girl who I guess used to be a streamer, or was a streamer, or is a streamer, but she said the reason why I left streaming was her title. So I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna watch the video anyway. Get her perspective on what's going on.
Testing. Hi. Well, hello, YouTube. It has been a long time, hasn't it? 2 years since I did my last stream on Twitch, which was June 25th of 2023. But now,
Wow.
I'm back, and you can never get rid of me ever again. Peace was never an option, chat. I'm here to cause more problems and get banned as fast as I can. We're doing a marathon. Okay, I'm joking. But before we start, I have a confession to make. I was really not on break. Let me get that straight, alright? I was on a side quest. Y'all really thought I was leaving for good? I was
side quest.
just running out of shit to say. I needed more
Hey, I feel that. Sometimes. Fuck, I don't even remember what my point was.
lore. Do you know how hard it is trying to talk about anything when I've told y'all everything about me? Half the chat knows my McDonald's orders, man. So I went outside, got me some more lore, and got me some ass on the way. Started gymming. I got myself some more tats. Got a nose piercing. Grandma gave me a car. I drive all the time now. And last week, I crashed out of my mom's car trying to back out. So it has been a blast. You know, it only took me 2 years, but I went through the most intense character development arc of my life. And I wouldn't change the break that I did for the world. Because of it, I became the woman that I've always dreamed of. I'm not perfect, I'm still a work in progress, but I can safely say that I'm right there. But before we really start, I want to introduce myself to the new viewers who don't know who Honeybell was.
Yeah, I don't know who this is, but she seems cool. She seems really cool. Like and subscribe.
Honeybell was a variety streamer. She did all kinds of shit, from cosplaying to debates to community interviews to confessions to drinking myself to wasted during Elden Ring streams. But most of you probably knew her from her Kingdom Hearts VODs. To the new viewers, welcome in. I am Honeybell 2.0, and I am so sorry that you found me. I hope you hate your time here. So let's speak about why I left streaming. I get that question a lot, so I'm finally here to say it. So I started this channel as Hunman Twins with my twin sister, Pat. Most of you guys know her. We started streaming together for a year and a half, until she decided that it was not her calling. She wanted to pursue her dreams of being a fucking nerd. She wanted to use her degree in IT, complete some nerdy certs
What was that?
of being a fucking nerd. She wanted to use her degree.
What is an access? What is a wireless access point? A WAP.
In IT, complete some nerdy certs, wrote Hello World, and she was happy. So I had to do this alone for 2 years, and I absolutely loved it until one day I didn't. Until I felt stuck. I was in a place where it felt like something was missing. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I was still depresso espresso. It's crazy that that was the reality of it, because I always felt better every time I streamed. My chat always made me feel better. I had a safe place here where I could express my untamed, unhinged, deranged self, and my friends accepted me for who I was because they were also fucking weird. No amount of furry pics, Sonic feet pics, disturbing statements from me changed how they.
This is the thing, chat. Is like basically all of last year, I was in a depressive state. I don't know. Like I think truly it's because of the gym. Like because I wasn't working on myself and like distracting myself, I got in my head too much. I didn't do anything, and I'm never going to do anything. Let me make that clear. But yeah, I wasn't having a great time. But streaming did help kind of replace the hole that not going to the gym left. But I'm glad to be back and doing both of those things at the same time every day. And going to work. Going to work helps a lot. Like, if I didn't have a job, I probably would be genuinely depressed.
They love me. I was judged. Yes. I was side-eyed. Yes. But that doesn't matter because these motherfuckers still stayed. If that's not love, I do not know what is. Let's go. I truly did have the best support system. I had the best community on twitch.com, hands down. And I will always be grateful for that. I remember there was this one comment where someone in my chat on my last stream, that they said they always felt like we were just some friends chilling on the couch being idiots together. And I remember another one saying that they don't really talk in chat, they pop in here and there, but they've always observed that my community was such a tight-knit group of people, and that shit touched my heart, man. These fuckers have seen me cry more than my own twin sister who spawned in the same womb as me. I've vented to them, they've vented to me. Some of them have given me advices that has changed the way I move to this day. Deadass, a lot of people here felt like the big sisters and the big brothers that I've always wanted but never had. Oh my god, she just brozone y'all, shut the fuck up. But anyways, they looked out for me when they were there doing my lowest, and I'll never take any of those times for granted. The Sussybell streams, man, they were very needed, and I really appreciate for those who were there for me during my toughest times. Y'all are the goats. Going back at it, you'll ask, well then, why did you leave then, Honeybell?
Yeah.
I left because of me. My tendencies to self-abandon myself, my values, my beliefs just to keep peace, my tendencies to stretch my own boundaries so that others don't have to feel bad, my tendencies to people please to keep others happy at the expense of my own. Because to me, their feelings mattered more than mine. And that caused me to have depression even when I was surrounded in a place full of love. People think, well, how are you depressed? You're living the life. Well, just because I'm successful in your eyes doesn't mean that I didn't hate myself sometimes. Doesn't mean that I can't get sad or aspire about what other people's opinions are. Doesn't mean that I can't get burnouts. And I feel like I was a disappointment no matter what I did. No matter how pure or good my intentions were. I was a disappointment, or at least that's what I felt, to my friends, to my community, to my family, to myself. But the core of it all was my own self-abandonment.
Shit.
There were a lot of good people in my community, but there were also some people who felt entitled to my time. People who guilt-tripped me for not inviting them to an event. You invited them, but what about me? I thought we were cool like that. How come she became mod, but I've been here longer? I see that you're in a private call with your friends and you're not even responding to my messages. I've helped you out before, so why am I not part of your close friend Discord server?
Huh?
Hey, I've gifted a lot of subs and donated a bunch.
Huh? Can you please be my girlfriend now?
This transactional thing, Twitch shatters, it's crazy. The entitlement is crazy. And the old me felt awful every time. Every time I disappointed somebody. I carried it all until one day I couldn't carry it anymore. I blame myself for not considering every single person. I blame myself for not having the social bat to talk to everyone.
That's the thing that you gotta realize. Like, you can't please everyone because you're just going to hurt yourself if you try to appeal to everyone. Like, I mean, shit. Look at what's happening to Pokimane right now. She's trying to say what she thinks everyone wants her to say. And she's getting backlash for it. Just like Ludwig. Ludwig got backlash for turning his back on his friend during one of the lowest, well, probably the lowest moment of that friend's life. And he just said, alright, yeah, you did something fucked up. You're not invited to anything ever again. And I understand it from like a business perspective, but from a friend perspective, it seems a little insane.
Recently off of stream, wishing that I was different, that I was always extroverted, and that maybe there's something wrong with me. I wasn't perfect. I can admit that. I was flawed. I handled some things wrong, and I would say yes to doing something but end up not doing it. I was somebody who didn't always keep their word, and for that, I am truly sorry. I was a coward. I was a people pleaser who wanted to make everyone happy right away, when in reality, I wanted to say no, or maybe, we'll see, because I'm somebody who needs space alone to recharge. I am introverted as fuck.
Me too, bro. Me fucking too.
I'm just good at speaking, man. I'm a busy person and I have other shit in my life like rot on bed and Jorkin. Okay, that is my sacred, peaceful time, and I should not made feel bad for it. Time and time again, people have taken my busyness as an offense. They take it personally, that because I don't DM them back, that they don't matter. But that's not how it is for me. Some people are high maintenance friends, and that's okay. I'm just a low maintenance friends. We don't have to speak for weeks, for months, but when we hang out,
Wait, she played Jedi Survivor? Hell yeah. Anyways, yeah, I totally agree with this, bro. Like, I don't know if she has a job, but like, I don't care, to be honest. But I have a job. I go to the gym. I do this. I create content. I upload. I sometimes edit. I clip stuff up. I don't have a lot of time, to be honest. Like, it kind of sucks, and I don't have a lot of friends because of that. But it's not like I don't want friends. I don't know.
out, it's like just continuing our dialogue exchange from the last checkpoint. I text 0 to 1 people a day. Back then, it was 2 to 3. Well, times have changed. I just got more introverter. Spending time with Nicole hits. I get it now why people want to spend more time with her. She fucking bangs, man. But in all seriousness, I could definitely do a better job at making time to see my friends in person, my family, show up for them, spend time with them, make some core memories. Not because I feel obligated to, but because they are very important to me. Back then, I was just somebody who just didn't really like going outside of my room. I also didn't have a car back then, so there was a barrier, there was a challenge. But we're changing that. We have a car now, and we've been changing that. That was the biggest reason why I left. I also made a list of core lessons that I learned from that I want to share with you guys. Call it the 7 commandments. For the Twitch streamers and content creators out there, this is something that you guys should definitely consider and listen to as well.
Okay.
Number 1. Just because I'm accessible doesn't mean I owe access.
True.
Just because I'm online on Discord or Steam doesn't mean that I have to constantly be available. Doesn't mean that I'm able to play some games. I can care about my community and have boundaries. Both can be true. Number 2.
True.
The more I gave, the more people expected. I learned that constantly overextending myself just thought people would expect more, not respect more. Number 3, having a platform doesn't mean that I have to be perfect. It means being honest about where my limits are. I had to learn that protecting my mental health is part of the job. Number 4, not everyone who supports you is safe to let in close. Some people support you in hopes they'll receive something back. Like
yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, I don't like my some people in my family have been like this before, where they'll do something for me, or they'll do something I ask them to do, and they'll say, okay, since I did this thing for you, you have to do this even greater thing for me. And it's like, how is that fair? Like, I understand it, but like at the same time, why can't we just do things out of the kindness of our heart or something like that, you know?
Picks. Not really for who you are. I had to get better at telling the difference. Number 5, I'm not here to perform closeness. I'm here to connect, but on realistic terms.
Yeah.
I don't need to stretch myself thin just to keep people happy. Number 6, taking breaks doesn't mean I failed. It means I know when I need to reset. Burnout isn't a flex, and I respect my limits now. Number 7, the people who truly support me don't make me feel guilty for needing space. They don't punish me for having a life. They don't punish me for having other friends. They understand that a healthy creator is a whole person first. So, that's it.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to finally figure out why I was depressed. And I found the culprit. It's me. There were other reasons, such as the toxic Twitch culture and Twitch drama. Well, we have time, so let's dive into those.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
There are people who exist who gets upset that their mod is money for another streamer. There are people that exist who feel like their dick got 3 inches girthier because they have the mod badge. There are people that exist that feel like they're owed the VIP badge because they've been here since the beginning of time.
Hell no, man. What the?
Your ego needs a badge to feel valid? Maybe it's not the badge that's the problem. Look inward. And then there's people who take it so personally when you don't respond to their
This is good. This is really good, bro.
DMs. In all seriousness though, guys, I read what I could. I just can't respond to all of them. The messages that the people have been sending these past 2 years, honestly, have been really kind and thoughtful. I've cried to some of them, for heaven's sake. You guys are real bullies, man. Motherfuckers be writing from the heart. I think it's just insane to me how y'all still think of me even when I've gone ghost. Like, move on. But I really appreciate it more than I show.
Bro, that's like what Crispy Concord says. He's like, I'll take a month to 6 month break from posting videos or even being on the internet at all, and people still come back to my chat or come back to watch my videos. And I think that's insane. Like, that's what he'll say. And I'm just like, dude, you gotta realize how long you've been on the internet. People, like, they feel a genuine sense of connection, even though they've may have never met you. It's weird because, like, yeah, you can say it's parasocial, but I feel like maybe people rely on you to a certain extent, which it's kind of unhealthy, but at the same time, it's kind of beautiful, you know?
I also see the little preview messages from my Instagram notifications on my phone all the time, and I laugh to myself because some of y'all are so fucking dumb. It makes my day, and people who take the time to message me with the objective to make me feel good, to make me laugh, may God bless you with many strong sons and daughters. Thank you for making my day. Now, let's talk about online dramas. Those are fun. I'm not gonna speak about the details of them as it's all in the past and I've moved on, but I'll just say how I felt about it and what I learned from it, because it was the last straw, the final straw that pushed me to really skedaddle my ass out of here. So it affected me more than I wish it did. I kept asking myself, how the hell do I just stay on my own lane, do my own thing, not bother anybody, and yet still I get dragged to something like this? You know, back then, I had this terrible fear of being misunderstood. And it's not because I need every single person to like me, but because I know that my intentions are good. I am just somebody that moves with love. That's just my default setting. So when people twist that or paint me out as somebody that I'm not, it stings. I'm not perfect, but I've just never moved with cruelty. That's just never been in my character. So being cast as the villain in someone else's narrative, it just never sat right with me. And it took me a while to realize, though, your character does not depend on someone else's perception. This whole thing just exposed my own tendency to tie my self-worth into external validation. And you know what? Just because somebody misreads my heart doesn't mean that I owe them proof. From now on, I'm letting go of the need to be understood. I am not here to carry other people's projection. And I'm going to stop trying to explain myself, who I am, to people who are already committed to misunderstanding my character. I know who I am, my friends know who I am, and that's enough. So, I have gathered some truths that a lot of you can probably apply to your friendships or just your online haters. This is a DLC for the 7 commandments that I talked about earlier. This is another 7. So here goes. Number 1. People will always make up stories about you. This is something that you can't stop. Whether or not you actually did anything wrong, people will always twist your name into a villain art. They demand to have a nemesis. Their lives are boring. They want spice. They chose you as the spice.
To be fair, there's a lot of things that I say that people might take the wrong way. So I could see it from the perspective of me as a content creator, but
help them. Some people just need a target to feel better about themselves. Now it's your job to play that part. You've been hired, I guess.
Yo, what's
Good
up,
for you.
Amelia?
But in all seriousness, though, just keep doing your own thing and let them talk. Number 2, gossip is currency in weak relationships. I'm gonna say this again. Gossip is currency in
Good, how are
weak
you?
relationships. People bond over talking shit about others as a way to increase their social link with them. It makes them feel close by having a common enemy, even when the things they talk about are completely wrong and twisted. And you know what? You know what? You are the reason that they got close. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Honestly, if you think about it, just say you're welcome. I've done my part. We move. Number 3. People don't always believe what's true. They believe what feels true to them. If somebody already resents you, even just a tiny bit, all it takes is one rumor to confirm it. That confirmation, my friends, feels like crack. They hear it, they start jacking off, man. Your downfall is the sauce. They don't care about facts. They care about feeding whatever narrative they had about you. Number 4.
No, literally, I love when I make like a controversial video, or like I call somebody stupid for doing something stupid, and then it just gets like 15 more dislikes than it does likes on the video, and I'm just like, somebody really fucking hates me. Or they just went based off of the title and disliked the video without even watching it.
Blind loyalty isn't loyalty. It is laziness. If somebody hears a one-sided story and immediately forms a judgment without
Missouri.
asking questions, that's not principle. That, my friends, is dick riding at its finest. It means that they were never really invested in the truth. People should always take everything they hear in the internet with a grain of salt. Even the shit that I say, who knows? I could be lying. The thing is, my brothers and sisters in Christ, you gotta build a spine and form your own opinion about somebody. I had a friend who said, I'll be on your side. And I look at them and said, wait, you don't have to say that. You can hear their side and you can still be friends with them. Just because you're closer to me doesn't mean that you have to let go of your friendship with them. This thing between me and them is something between me and them. How they treat you is separate from the way that they treat me. This is our business and I will never demand blind loyalty. Do you? There are people who does though, and that's okay. This is just not me. As long as you respect me, as long as you respect our friendship, my friends can be friends with whoever they fuck they want. As long as it's not a pedophile or somebody that plays Vanguard, we're good. Because my issue with somebody at the end of the day is my own issues with somebody. And you don't have to carry that for me, baby girl. Number 5, friends who don't ask for your side are not your friends. If somebody claims to care about you, but disappears the second things get messy, they were never really in your corner.
Facts.
It's painful, but it's also freeing. Because the real ones, they stay curious. It's a blessing in disguise, really. Drama weeds out the fake ones and the real one steps forward. Hallelujah! Number 6. If you never hold your friends accountable, you are not a good friend. Your friend, you're just not the best one. I'm sorry to break it to you, bud. Letting somebody hurt others just because they're having a bad day isn't compassion. That's enabling. If you're quiet when your friend is being an asshole and out of pocket, your silence says something. Are we really out here telling our friends what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear? How the fuck are they gonna grow? How are they gonna change? And I get it.
That makes sense.
It really depends on how close we are to that friend. But if we do have that kind of level of friendship, then it's our responsibility to guide our friend to be a better person. Because I would want that for me. I would want a friend who would keep me in check. And number 7, not every friendships are meant to last forever. Just because you've known somebody for a long time doesn't mean that they're still fit to where you're headed, King. People outgrow each other all the time, and that is okay. Sometimes we grow apart in values and beliefs, and we don't have to force anything that's already dying. You're not obligated to keep somebody in your life just because of old memories. If you disagree with their character, the way that they move, you move out of the way and make space for your types of people. And I promise you, chat, when you leave old friends that gave you only toxicity and judgment and surround yourself with friends who celebrate you and keeps you in check instead, your life gets infinitely better. Besides all the lessons that I learned this past 2 years, I've never really done much. I was casted in a music video. Some of y'all saw that, and I really appreciate for everybody who checked that out. It was a Scarlet House music video called Petals. That was pretty cool. That was one of my dreams. But other than that, I've just been working at a cart store for a year now, and I go to the gym all the time.
Fire.
I rarely play games nowadays. I've hopped on Marvel Rivals, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and I also started playing this new TCG called Union Arena. My friend Lullaby Anto got my friends and I into that. It's probably the only TCG I've played this year since I broke up with Magic a year ago. You guys should definitely check his YouTube out, where he talks about different deck profiles, metas, and even provides tips and tricks for pre-releases. I had a Moon Knight phase. I started reading the most recommended Moon Knight reads.
Yes. Bro. Please tell me it's not just a phase. Please continue with it. Please, it's so good. I wonder if she watched the show though.
It's provided by my friends and community on X. So thank you for that, dude. I fell in love with
Holy
him,
fuck.
as well as Daredevil. Still need to read his omnibus that was gifted to me, and I still need to watch the new season. Oh my god! I also got into the Absolute Universe. I've been collecting the issues. Like I think I have Superman, Flash, Batman, and Wonder Woman so far. I'm still trying to collect all of them. Overall, I mean, I haven't finished reading all my comics. I haven't really watched anything. Haven't really gamed anything, but hey, we're changing that. We're changing that. I just needed to prepare for stream. But yeah, that's where I've been, and this is where I'm at now. I'm not coming back to prove anything. I'm not here to be everywhere or please everyone. I'm just here to do what I love again.
She seems like actually the coolest person ever. This is so cool.
With better boundaries, with a clearer head, and with way more peace in my chest. This time around, it's not being about numbers. It's not being about the most active or the most available. It's about being real when I'm here and letting that be enough. So whether you've been
Yes.
here during the chaos days, you're just finding me now, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking around this long, for laughing with me, for being goofy with me, for being weird with me, for letting me grow, and for letting me know that you're proud of me. It means so, so much. Welcome back to the mess. I have missed this, I have missed me, and I have missed you. So go ahead. Go ahead. Follow me on twitch.tv, man. That's where the fun happens. Discord too. That's where I can talk with y'all when I'm free. And if I have any announcement regarding Twitch streams or content, Discord is where it's at. Also, follow my Twitter as well. You know what? Follow my Instagram as well. You know what? Follow my Ko-Fi as well. And you know what? Follow my Facebook. Follow all my socials. Just do # socials, or you can find them in my socials, social links. Shit is about to be fun. And I can't wait. We fucking move. Alright,
Hell
and
yeah.
I think that's a wrap up. Don't forget to, what do they do? How do they do it in, like, those YouTube endings? Don't forget to like.
Make sure you like and subscribe, chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. Anyways, she seems really cool. I'm definitely gonna watch her stream whenever she goes live. But yeah, W Video, go support her, bro. Honey Bell on Twitch, YouTube, every other platform as well. Go follow. I'll see y'all later.